Last week we said goodbye to my old debt binder, and this week the spooky debt binder era officially begins. So let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back, and happy Sunday. I hope you've all had a fantastic weekend. We're starting our new spooky debt binder today, and I have it filled with lots of challenges from all of you guys. Some made specifically for the binder, and some just floating around out in the universe that are amazing and I snagged for it. So before we do get into the new binder, we're gonna roll for my savings goal. Alright, so I've got my $6, and this comes from Anna Banana Budgets. You can grab that on her Ko-fi. Her new ones just came out the other day, so you can grab for September, October, November, December. Those are up now. So we're going to roll our dice and see what I'm saving today, and if anything is going to go into our booster. We've got the purple, and the purple is the D4, and we rolled a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that into our envelope. So we'll write our $4 down. And then this is all set for today. And then we got $2 left for our booster challenge. This challenge comes from 𝐒𝐂𝐍𝐃, and we've got our 2 here, so let's roll and see what category it's going to go into. It's going into yellow, which is the member binder. So let's get this in the envelope. It goes in. Perfect. So this is all set for today as well, and hopefully we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Maybe we'll have something a little bit extra to add to it, depending on what we roll for the other. Alright, so we're going to get into the spooky debt binder. Things have changed a little bit. My previous binder was for debt and future car down payment. That's going to change. We're just focusing on debt right now. So I have brought the same $55 that I do every week, but it's going completely to debt. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have $55. Alright, so let's get into the binder. We're rolling with an A5 size. Those were the size of the challenges that I reached out to everybody for. So we've got this cutesy little candy corn guy. He's going to work as our paperclip. So before we do get into this, if you do not see your challenge in here today, it will be in here. You guys sent me so much cool stuff. I can't fit everybody in at once, so we're gonna rotate. So when I finish one, we'll pop a new one in. We're doing this binders for the long haul. You know, it's gonna get us through at least the end of October. So don't fret. Don't feel like I didn't like your challenge. I loved absolutely all of them, and my goal is to use all of them. I just am doing 6 at a time. So let's get into it. So how we're going to do it is we're just going to start on number 1, and we are going to work our way through. And I need a bigger desk for the A5. I think if we can see everything, that should be good. Alright, so let's go on with it and start with number 1. Number 1 comes from Leanne at the Enchanted Owl's Nest. She made this super cool game. I'm not using the inserts because I already had inserts, but I'm using the game. So the game is you have 12 of these tinies, and each of them has, some of them have like a little mini shut the box on them, some of them are dice rolls, some are color dot die rolls. So how we're going to do this is I'm going to roll a d12 to pick which card we're going to start on. Alright, so let's see where we're going. I'm so excited about this. So we're starting on 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The little kitty in the teacup with a pumpkin on his head. And let's see. And as we go, we'll cross, when we finish the tiny, we'll cross it off. Alright, so this is the guy we're working on right here. It saves $12. So we're going to roll, let's roll a d3 and see how many we're going to cross off. We're going to cross off just one little dollar, I guess. And that's good. Let's go another turn with this one. We got 1. So that is the little skeleton with the bow. I think this is so fun because you have so many little games and stuff. And this really is going to add up, I think. Alright, here we go. So we've got some 2s. Let's go ahead and roll and see. We got a 1, so we'll do 1, 2. Alright, so we're going to stop there on this one. We're adding $3 to it. And if we come around to it again, that'll be fantastic. We'll play again. And everybody is tagged in the description. So if you see something you like, go ahead and jump on over and grab it. And give them a follow. And, you know, just check out their content. Alright, the next one comes from Amanda at Mumwife Budget Life. We're doing $2 for the ghost face icons and $3 for the pumpkins. I'm going to work this. I'm going to go across. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll, and that's going to tell me how many spaces I'm going to cross off. And we got 1. So we're going to do 1 pumpkin for $3. And I think I did ask everybody so far, and they do have their challenges. The people that specifically made them for me will be up on Ko-fi. Alright, number 3. Number 3 comes from Keeley Creations. This is an intersecting die, so I need one more d6. Alright, so let's roll the d3 and see how many times we're going to roll. We're going to roll twice. Okay, so our first roll is 5 and 6. Oh, this is d4. Ah, just kidding. Just kidding. There we go. 2 d4s. You guys probably saw me saying I needed another d6, and you're like, Michael, those are d4s. Alright, so we got a 1 and a 3. So 1 and 3 is roll a d3. And it's a 2. And let's roll our second time. We got a 3 and a 3, so 3 and 3. Ooh, d8. Let's see what we get. Let me get these out of here because we're not going to roll them again. d8. And I am so thankful that you guys reached out, and that's $1, and that you reached out and you sent these to me. I really, really appreciate it. So we're starting Keeley's out with $3. And if you have not sent me one yet and you did want to, send it along still because, like I said, we're playing this for quite a while, and we're gonna smash some debt with this. Alright, this one comes from Rad Girl Budgets and it is Coffin Up Cash. I love that. Alright, so how we're going to play this is we are rolling. How we're going to play this is we're going to start on the moon. We're going to roll our die. If we land on an icon, it's $3. And then there's some bonuses. If we land on the tombstone, we have to play the shut the graves. Sorry. And if we land on the sun, we have to mark it off. And if we land on the sun 3 times before we get all the spaces filled, Dracula turns to dust, because that is our goal. We're trying to get our cutesy little Dracula here back to his coffin before the sun comes up. So, let's go. I think we're going to do the D6. Is there... I don't see a rule saying... Oh, also... If we land on the sun, we have to roll a D12 or a D20. Megan can tell me if I'm wrong. She's my queen of games. She knows. So we're doing 5. And we're going to use this little knife she sent me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to put in 5. Let's go one more time. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $2. And I was supposed to mark the spots off, so I don't even think I need a little game piece, do I? 5 and 2. The only one we're not marking off, we're not going to mark the icons off because we're going to do the bonuses, and we're not going to mark the sun off. Alright, this is going to be very fun, and the game name cracks me up. Coffin Up Cash. So we're adding 7 to this to start with. And that is on Megan's Ko-fi at Rad Girl Budgets. Alright, next, number 5. We have a scratch off, and this one comes from Lulu Innovative, and I got this one in pen pal mail from her. So this saves 20 plus, and it says Honkus Ponkus, and you know what I did not do? I didn't mark in the amounts. So we're gonna do $2 for a pumpkin, $1 for a potion, and we'll do $3 for the candles. And we are gonna roll, I don't know how many spots there are. There are a lot. So we're just gonna roll the D6 and count it out. So 1, 2, 3. And we got a potion. And that is $1. So let's go again. We'll go from the other side this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we got a 4. So I'm going to put the 1 back and take a 5. So we're starting Lulu out strong with $5. And you know what? I had made a spooky challenge and I didn't put it in because I loved the other one so much that I didn't I didn't have room for my own, so I just left it as it is. And look at this cutesy little guy in the back. I love him. I used to have, I can't remember if I had it or if it was a neighbor had it. When I was a kid, it was like a cutout in the window. It was paper. And it was that vintagey retro Halloween. I loved it. And I saw that clip art and I was like, oh, I gotta have that. Gotta have it. Alright. This one is from It Is Antonia. And she made this cutesy little game here with these 12 icons. And then there's a little... They're meant to be cut up and, you know, like pick it up and you choose a card out of the deck. But I left it whole because in the binder I was having too many pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the D12 and that's going to choose the card for me. So we're going to, so 10, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we are going to roll the D4, and it's $4, and it's for the cutesy little witchy cupcake. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And actually, I am going to mark this off because we completed it. Very, very cute. All right, we've made it through all 6, so we're going to start back at the beginning and go through as far as we can again. All right, back to the beginning. And we are back to Miss Leanne at the Enchanted Owl's Nest. So we're going to go ahead and roll our D12 again and pick our card. I absolutely, this is so cool. She's so smart. I love this little game. And we got a 6 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's our little ghost with a bow. And it's this one here. So we're going to roll the D4. And we got the 1. Put that in there. And why don't we go one more time? Because this one has a long ways to go. And we got 10. So 8, 9, 10. The little crow. Oh my gosh, he is so cute. So stinking cute. Oh, it's this one too. This is a fun one. Okay. So the little areas were blank for the color die. So I put different die rolls on there. So let's see. We got the red, and the red is a D4. And it's a 2, so we're saving $2. 1 and 2. Alright, so we're going to end there and keep going. I could play that one all day long. Okay, so back to number 2 with Mum Wife Budget Life. And we're going to roll our D3 to see how many spaces we're going to do. We've got 1, so we're going to do a ghost face for $2. Excellent. Back to number 3 with Keeley Creations. Alright, so we're going to do the same deal again. We'll roll the D3, and we are going to do, we're going to do 1 roll for this. So we got a 4 and a 4. So 4 and 4 is a D3. And it's $1. Alrighty. If we make it through again, we're going to up it up a little bit and maybe do a couple turns per game. Alright, so we're back to Megan's Coughing Up the Cash. We did end on the 2, so let's roll our D6. And we get a 2, so 1, 2 for $1. Let's go again. And we got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $1. Let's go one more time. I'm feeling a little greedy. We got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Save $2 for every time you pass the full moon. Okay. So I gotta save $2 for that. I knew there was something in there. So we did 1, 2, and we landed on the 1. So I owe $1 more, and we're gonna end there. Megan's games are very interactive, like lots of little things going on, and I think it makes it very interesting. I don't pay attention, so that, like you just saw, I had to go back and read the directions again. But I love them. So if you like games, go sub over to her on YouTube and get some of her games. Alright, back to Lulu Innovative with our Honkus Ponkus. So let's roll and we got a 6. So let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we got a 3. I love the purple and black stickers. I think it's so pretty. So 1, 2, and 3. And actually, you know what I might do? No. Alright, so 1, 2, and 3. Moving right along. Every time I say that, I think of the Muppets when Fozzie and Kermit are in the car singing Moving Right Along. My brain is weird, I'm sorry. Number 6. Alright, we are back to It Is Antonia. Alright, so let's roll our D12, and we have finished the 10 spot. So we've got 6 here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're doing our little basket of goodies for $5, and we're going to cross this out and put our 5 in. Everybody's getting a great little starting amount, which makes me happy because I don't like it when one challenge gets all the money. So we're back to number 1. Alright, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11, so we might just amp it up a little bit, and then we'll put our little candy corn in where we finish. And see. Alright, so we are back to Leanne from the Enchanted Owl's Nest. We have got a... Is that a 6 or 9? I think that's a 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got our little love potion. I can't get over how cute these little cards are. Where's our little love potion? There's our kitty in the cup. A little spider. Little witches. It's probably the last card. There it is. Okay. So these hearts are $1 each. We're going to go ahead and roll the D3. And we got a 1. Okay. Let's roll again. 8. So the little candy corn. Right here's roll a D3. And we got 2. Whoops. So we are going to put in 3. 1, 2. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take out 2 and take a 5 because we're getting low on 1s. Okay. Alright, back to number 2 from Mum Wife Budget Life. Let's roll our D3. And we got a 2. So we're doing a pumpkin for 3 and a ghost face for 2. So $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And I think our last play will be on number 3 because we have $3 left. And that is on Kiwi Creations. So we're not going to roll because we're just going to do one single roll. So we got a 4 and a 4, which we've already got. So let's roll we'll roll 1 again and 2. So D4 is what we are after. So hopefully it's not more than 3. And it's a 3. I hope you can see it. It's a 3, just so you know I'm not cheating. $3. Perfect. So that is all our money, which is fantastic because I want all the money right into this game, right into these games, because we got some debt to take care of. So let's get this closed up. We're not going to count it up. There's so many challenges. I feel like that'll take a long time, And then it'll just be a little surprise at the end when we finish them. For everybody, you and me. Sorry, I have to fix that. Alright. And we'll put them up here. So we'll be starting on number 4 next week, which is exciting. I'm so happy for this. This binder I love it. Okay. Alright guys, that is all I have for today. We are not going to stuff the Snoopy Moonface Challenge this week. We're going to catch up next week because life is lifing, and I didn't have enough to stuff that this week and do the 55 in debt. So we'll catch up on that next week, and then the following week we'll be right on track for end of the month on that. So I hope you enjoyed all these challenges. Definitely check them out. They are in the description of this video. I always put everybody there, so if you ever are looking for something you see, just click on that description and you'll find everybody. I just want it to be as easy as possible so you guys can get to these creators. I'll be back tomorrow for Monday minis and tinies, and if you'd like to come back and hang out and stuff some minis and tinies with me, I would be happy to have you. So until tomorrow, friends, happy saving.